Hey awesome ones, Heather here. You know, there's this saying that you're only as young as you feel, and these days, since a lot of us, including myself, we've been spending a lot of time at home. Well, I'm going to say we're because me too. I've been gaining weight and a lot of you are spending time in sweatpants, and I say let's dump the frump. Let's start thinking about being rejuvenated, re-energized, and I've got some great tips and tricks for you to help do that with your style, and it all starts in just a few seconds. So in this video, I have 12 transformations for you, and they're ideas that, I have, and I swear they make me look 10 years younger, and see if you don't agree. In these transformations, I'm going to be showing you all different things that you can do, and as a former model, I'm 65 years old right now, and I really try to, like when you start looking and feeling younger, you've got that little extra swing in your step, or spring in your step I should say, and it just gives you a little bit more life and vitality, and that's what I want to share with you. Now if you're looking through some of these looks, especially the before looks, and you go, oh my gosh, that's me. Hey, I want you to be authentically you. If certain styles with lots of layers or certain kinds of shoes are totally you, then I say go for it. But I think for a lot of you it's going to be a little bit of an awakening, and well, let's get started with the first look. How do I describe this? I'm going to call this the lounging at home, staying at home, gaining weight kind of outfit, and let's take a look. Okay, does this look familiar to you? The oversized t-shirt, the sweatpants, even the slippers, and I gotta tell you, if you're wearing this every day, week after week, and month after month, I've even talked to some women who say that they're sleeping in the same clothes that they're wearing during the day. Well, you're going to have more of a lack of confidence. You're probably going to gain weight, because how can you tell if you're gaining any weight in an outfit like this? And I prefer to wear something during the day that's a little bit more of a pick-me-up. It just kind of energizes me a little bit more. And let's take a look at something that I wouldn't sleep in. So here I am in an outfit that's just a little bit more youthful feeling, and these are stretchy pants, even though they're kind of like a straight leg or kind of a jegging kind of look. And I've got comfortable shoes on, and a little bit more of a stylish t-shirt. And when I say these pants are comfy, I mean these pants are comfy. Now I also added a little necklace. This is actually from Cara Lily. It's the Tara necklace. It's got a cute little heart on it. And I'm going to have links below for a lot of these items. Now, a lot of women have told me, well, when I'm on Zoom, I'm just wearing my sweatpants and I'm wearing my slippers, but why be just halfway with vim and vigor, especially if you're doing some things for work? Now I say go with the entire outfit and feel a little bit more youthful and energetic, and let's take a look at the two me's side by side. Now notice in that second photo that there's really little room to be gaining weight, because if you are gaining weight, you're going to know that you're gaining weight. And let's show another outfit right now. I call it the layered look. And this was really popular a few months ago. Still a lot of women are wearing it. And it's just basically layers upon layers of clothing, whether it's a long skirt or maybe just a pair of wide pants. But it's more or less, again, we're hiding our curves, and we're looking just a little bit older and a little bit more frumpy. But I've got another idea for this kind of look. So here I am in a layered look still, but I look about 10 pounds lighter. I look a lot less frumpy, I think, and more youthful. Now, if you don't want to go for, the kind of tight leg pants, you can always go for maybe a little bit more form-fitting pair of trousers or pants, and it'll look just great on you. So I just sort of matched it with a bit of a youthful kind of hoodie. This is just an under camisole, and of course these great stretchy pants that I have and a pair of booties. Now, one of the things that if you're worried about your curves, maybe you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I can't show off my curves. Well, you know what a lot of fashion people say? They say that Marilyn Monroe was actually plus size. So think about that, because her curves made her an icon. So let's take a look at the two looks, the two layered looks, side by side. All right, so this is another look that I see a lot of women wearing, and it's a long maxi dress. I just kind of added a vest to it just to add a splash of color, but also what I'm seeing are these kind of sandals, and hey, I get it. A lot of women have maybe plantar fasciitis or bunions, that sort of thing, but this is just probably not a good choice for a lot of different reasons. Now, I don't mind if you're wearing them at home or, that's fine. I mean, they're great shoes, let's face it. But I've been in a lot of shoe store these days, and my husband actually does have plantar fasciitis, and I cannot believe the styles, the modern, the more youthful styles that you can get in both sandals and also, a pair of pumps, all different kinds. And as I mentioned before, some are specially made for those bunions. So let's take a look at this look in an entirely different way. So here I have a much less matronly kind of look, and even though I'm all covered up, I have a really cool jumpsuit underneath, and it's super stretchy material. So I also just put the same vest on to kind of complete the look. But check out those shoes, I'm wearing strappy sandals with this, and again, it's giving me the height. Also, I have a beautiful necklace, which also helps to give you the height, and this is from Cara Lily. It's called the Bee necklace, as in B-E-A. And also, let's talk a little bit about the shoes again, because you might be able to wear an orthopedic insert into your shoes, and that might help you with plantar fasciitis. I know that helps my husband with, he can wear all kinds of shoes with those inserts. But let's take a look at the two looks side by side. Okay, for a lot of women of a certain age, this is a go-to kind of look, the shirt that hides the tummy, and check out these shoes, because a lot of times we become complacent with just wearing our athletic shoes with capris, and really it's kind of an older look. But in the next shot, I'm going to show you how I can really kind of make this look a little more youthful. So here we go, a little less frumpy here, and I've showed you this trick before, but basically it's the same shirt. I just put a cami under it, and that way I can sort of, loosen up a few buttons and rolled up the sleeve. And then I still want to have a little bit of ruching around my tummy, so I tied a little knot here. And also check out the shoes that I'm wearing. I just have a pair of really nice little white sneakers on, so that really doesn't it really change it up to make it look a little bit more youthful? Well, let's take a look at the two me's side by side. So my next tip, number 6, is about wearing a good support bra. Alright, so hey, I grew up in the time, when women were burning their bras, and I kind of looked at that and I went, I wonder what I'm going to look like when I'm 60, so I didn't do it. I actually paid attention to the commercials that said, it lifts and it separates, and any of you remember that commercial? If you do, just comment in the comments and let me know which one you think it is. But anyway, this bra that I have here, I've got several, and this is a pretty lacy one. And if you want to feel kind of energized and a little bit sexy and youthful, get yourself a nice lacy one. But again, it lifts, it separates, and it kind of holds up those girls a little bit, and I think that we all need that, especially if we're getting older. It's just not a good time to go without support or even go bradless. So let's talk about a few more items that you could add to your wardrobe to give you kind of a more youthful style, starting off with the denim jacket. And I know I've mentioned this before, but these days you can get a lot of different colors in the jean jacket, so that's a thought too. What I love about a denim jacket or the jean jacket style is as you're running out the door, you can just sort of say to yourself, what could make this look a little bit more youthful, and throw on the jacket. It just automatically just adds that touch of youthfulness to your look. And let's take a look right now at a dress, a really nice floral dress, where I've just added the jean jacket. Oh, and by the way, if you're kind of liking some of the things that I'm talking about in this video, I'm also talking on this channel about beauty and makeup and self-care, all kinds of different things. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell, and then you'll be notified when I've got a video out. So, and by the way, welcome. Love to have you join us. But let's get on to the next item. And the next item that I wear to make me feel kind of youthful are my white sneakers, and I hope you can see those okay. These sneakers are, they're kind of like a boat kind of design, but now if you're the kind of person that does suffer from, foot problems, there are orthopedic insoles that you can get even for sneakers and athletic wear, so make sure that you take a look at those. Now, one thing I love about these sneakers is I can wear them with a dress. Yes, absolutely, with a dress, with a skirt, with a pair of capris. They go with almost everything. And again, as I'm running out the door, if I want to feel kind of youthful, I put on my sneakers. So I know these days it's a little bit tougher to go and get a manicure done, but I also think that if you are growing out, those long 1-inch bedazzled nails, maybe it's time to think about a shorter kind of nail. And of course you want your nails manicured and you want them shaped, but I think a shorter nail actually looks a little bit more useful. Useful? Wait a minute. Youthful. So today I'm wearing a kind of bright little pink color, but I've been known to wear also blues and purples and all different kinds of colors on my toes. Alright, so number 10, this is another kind of running out the door kind of thing. Have a few fun sunglasses. I feel the need for speed. Or maybe you might want to go with something a little bit more, hey, this is also kind of 80s style, I guess, where I wear my sunglasses at night. And I picked these up just not too long ago, and I gotta tell you, I love them. They're really a lot of fun, and they're in an animal print, so don't be afraid to pick up some fun sunglasses. And also, when you're wearing sunglasses, and of course your SPF, you're going to help your eyes from squinting. You're not going to be squinting as much. You're not going to have that sunlight in your eyes, and you're going to get less wrinkles. And don't forget what our grandmother said, to put on a little bit of rouge and a little bit of lipstick, and that's my number 11. And if you have hooded eyes, or maybe you just want to, try, like, how do I put on a new foundation? How do I hide my H spots? How do I put on mascara these days? Well, you've come to the right channel, because right here I've got a lot of different videos on hooded eyes and applying a glowy makeup, all kinds of things for you. And That's really going to help you look 10 years younger. And for number 12, may I suggest to wear your smile. You know, wearing a smile really takes years off of our looks, and if you don't believe me, watch this. Here I am smiling, da, da, da. And here I am frowning. And, well, maybe that's a little overemphasized, but if I am frowning, check out the marionette lines, check out the eyes. I mean, I just lose my sparkle. I look older when I'm frowning. So my suggestion for you is, hey, you know, I know what's going on in the world right now, and there's not an awful lot to smile about, but hey, you know, instead of just sharing with everybody on Zoom or even in person, social distancing, you know what, let's not just share the doom and the gloom and the gossip and all that sort of thing. Why don't you be the one that wears a smile, that shares a smile, and just brightens up the room a little bit more? So someone who always puts a smile on my face is our little Yorkie Hurricane, and I know he puts a smile on your face too. And I'm just going to talk just for a second about the upcoming videos. And a lot of you have been asking me about my nighttime skincare routine, and since I'm 65 years old, I'm always changing it because, well, I kind of have to. I'm noticing a lot more wrinkles these days. So I'm trying out some new products. I can't wait to show them to you, but they have to go through the testing period first. So that'll be coming along very, very soon. Also, I'm going to be answering a lot of your questions on makeup, skincare, fashion. So there's still time to maybe ask a question in the comments below, and I'll be happy maybe to choose yours and answer those questions. Also, there's more style and fashion on its way as well. So in the meantime, you know what, just kind of stop and look in the mirror, and whether you're just at home or maybe you're going to meet somebody for a lunch or some kind of a social gathering, social distancing of course, you know, look at yourself and say to yourself, hey, you know what? Could I throw on a jean jacket? Could I maybe change my shoes to be a little less frumpy, or my outfit, or all the layers that I'm wearing? And, you know, I just hope that this video, it just kind of re-energizes you to take another look in the mirror and take those 10 years off of your look. And in the meantime, as I said before, the most important thing that we can wear is a smile. So keep smiling and keep it awesome.